right, so how do we use this magical device? The first thing to remember is to put the filter in. All right, when you put the filter in, make sure you press with your pinky, make sure it's in. Then the next thing you're going to do is put a cap on. Okay, so the cap is on. Now we have to put the nozzle in. One thing to remember is to be gentle. All right, so you're going to force it in gently. You can even gently twist it a little bit. Oh, I got it. It's in. You can kind of hear that it went in. You will know that the nozzle is not in because when you turn it on and try to go over your skin, the suction will not happen. So in this way, you know that you didn't force it in deep enough. Okay, so just remember that little detail. That's important. Okay, now let me turn it off. By the way, to turn it off, all you have to do is just press the button and hold it, and in about 3 seconds it'll turn off. Okay, that's how you turn it off. All right, I evaluated my model's skin. She does have slight congestion on her forehead. Her skin is already cleansed, so she's all ready to go. I put a little bit of slippery product on just so I don't have to constantly use the product. Remember, again, this device can be used at home, on the go, or in the professional settings. Okay, what I want to do, because my client has congestion or my model has congestion, I want to set my LED light, and actually I'm going to turn my nozzle vertically. Okay, double click, and I actually triple clicked, so I already have my blue LED and I have my low setting suction, so I'm ready to go. Okay, I like to hold my device like this. You can hold it like this, it doesn't matter. So what you're going to do, you can do it several ways. One of them is to go from finger to finger, pulling the skin in between the fingers. Okay, so you're actually stretching the skin, and you go from finger to finger. Okay, so as you're going to your second finger, so you go from one finger to another, you're lifting, kind of like brushing, kind of like in a brushing mode, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to do this, okay, because that can give you a bruise. I have to tell you another secret about this device. I've noticed that comparing to a lot of suction devices that I have tried, the nozzles looked very sturdy, like they looked like a quality nozzle to me. And when I was reading about it, one thing that I've read is that this device, all of these nozzles were made with no scratch structure. So they were designed, so when they were actually designing the nozzles, they thought of that, and that was so thoughtful of the company that, or manufacturer that designed it, is that however you use this nozzle, you will never scratch the skin, and that's awesome, or bruise, because it has 5 speeds, so you can never bruise the skin, because you'll gradually increase the suction or the pressure. So, and the nozzle is very soft and smooth, you can never scratch the skin, so I love that. All right, so I'm going to increase it a little bit, right? So if I were to use it this way, so quickly, you can do longer strokes. And do one line after another. I'm kind of going over there, and you see how there's barely any redness on her. I can go see how I'm going over her nose, quickly. In the area that I see that she's red, I can either lower my suction what I'm doing? So basically I'm not even putting pressure. Let me turn her head a little bit so we can see. Very easy. You see what I'm doing? I'm basically just pulling the skin in between my fingers. And that's the motion that you're going to use. You know, very comfortable. You're basically keeping contact with the skin. Okay, so the opening has to be flat on the skin. That's important. We're seeing a little bit of redness, and that's a healthy redness. Okay, this is where the blood is coming to the face and brings all the oxygen and nutrients, and it helps us to pull the congestion from the skin. All right, so that's how we would be using our suction device. So what I just demonstrated for you was how to use that small opening nozzle, okay? I want to just quickly show you additionally how to use the larger opening, okay? Because I know some of you would love to mess with your pimples, so I'd rather show you how to use it. You can turn on your light, okay, your LED light, and then whatever setting you're choosing, just remember, be careful. You don't want to bruise the skin, even though, you know, this device is designed for you to work and gradually increase the speed of the device. Still, you have to be cautious, okay? So let's say we do have a pimple. So what I would do is I would put it on, let it suck, and release. Put it on, let the suction work, and release. And you can do it probably up to 3 times. And release. So about no more than 10 seconds on and release. Okay? If you are choosing to do this for massage purposes, then just keep it on a low setting. And, you know, and just go over the lines. Again, just move it up. Like, remember I showed you with Galvanic, the same thing here. Put a little bit of oil on and just, you know, keep your filter in and go around. All right, so that's how you use your nozzles and your pressures or the speeds. Okay, I'm going to turn it off, and that's not it. There's more to it. So there's one nozzle that I wanted to show you that I also love. It has no holes to it. It has no holes. So this nozzle is actually designed to work with LED, because what if you just want to use the LED and there is nothing to extract, okay? You just want to get the benefit of LED. So guess what? You can. All right, so we're going to put it in. All right, it's all in. Double click. Again, whether it's your blue, your red, or your green, it's ready to go. So in this case, you don't need to turn the suction on. You're just getting the benefit of the LED light. And as you're sitting there and watching TV, you know, or just doing nothing, or just lying down, relaxing, you know, go ahead and you can put any slippery product on or not, you know, and you can touch the skin with nozzle, or you can just stay away from it a little bit and just let the skin get the benefit of the light. You can hold it in the areas of concern for a little longer. Like I have a little pigment here, for example, so I'll just massage that area for a little longer. Let's say if I want some tightening of the skin, then I will definitely, you know, go over the entire face, massaging my skin with my device, you know, going upwards, you know, going along my massage lines, but moving against the gravity, moving my device up and helping my skin to tighten. Okay, so how do you like it? I'm sure all of us are going to love the device and take advantage of it. Again, I just took the nozzle off and I press and hold for the device to go off. Okay, So this completes our instructional video on how to use this device, actually both devices. So thank you so much for watching and enjoy it.